So recently, something told me to just check out the health app on my iPhone. I don't know if any of y'all have the app, but it's a little health app that shows you how many hours you've been sleeping and how many steps you've taken when you walk and all this and all that. It'll just track different stuff for you. And I know most of us, including myself, I never really pay attention to it. But for some reason, something just told me just to check it out. I think it was yesterday morning. And I found that I always knew that I didn't get a lot of sleep because I work a lot of hours, and even when I'm here, for some reason I still have stuff that I gotta do, stuff still going on. So I still get to bed pretty late. And sorry, that's my phone. So when I looked at the data, it said that over the last 6 months, I was only averaging about 3 hours of sleep per day. And when I seen it for myself, I wasn't really surprised because, like I said, I already knew that I don't get a lot of sleep, but it was still eye-opening for me still, because just to see it in front of me, it was like, okay, this might be something I need to change, because I don't know about y'all, but I don't think that I can be at the best version of myself, or I don't think I have as great of a chance at becoming the highest version of myself if my mind isn't at its peak condition, and if it's not recharging itself like it needs to. Just like a phone, if you use a phone over time, it starts to lose battery, it starts to lose its power. So how does it regain its power? You got to charge it up, you got to plug it up, and give it its time to rest. So then when it's done, it's right back to at its optimal peak performance. It's the same way with our minds. In order for our minds to recharge and be able to get to its maximum potential, its maximum power, you have to give it time to recharge. You have to give it time to rest. So when I looked at the data, I started to take it deeper, and I started to dissect the data, and I started to apply it to my everyday life and every aspect of my life. So I thought about it. I was like, okay, so if I'm not getting enough sleep, what's happening is when I wake up, I don't have energy. Okay, so if I don't have energy and I go to work, I'm in a leadership position, right? So if I go to work and my energy is not there, yeah, I can still perform the task. But if I have a problem with a colleague or a coworker, or if I have a problem that would normally take me about 2 minutes to come up with a solution, now it's taking me 5 minutes. And maybe if I had gotten more sleep, I would have had the energy, and maybe I could have even thought of a much better plan to resolve the situation. Or, maybe I can be more patient with colleagues or coworkers if I have more sleep. That might be the difference as well. So I always look for, how something so small like sleep can make such a big impact on any area of my life. So then I took it a step further. Okay, if I'm not sleeping efficiently, then again, when I wake up, I don't have energy. So that means I'm draining even more energy from myself, trying to keep up, working 12 hours a day. Then when I get home, I may not have the energy to do these videos. So if I don't have the energy to do these videos, then these videos don't get put out like they need to. So then that stunts my development, and that stunts my growth as a speaker. So now I'm stunting my growth as a leader at work. Now I'm stunting my growth as a speaker. That's two aspects. The most important aspects of my life: my work, and then my side career. So now the most important aspects of my life are being impacted in a negative way because of one small thing, which is sleep, which impacts the mind, that can control every aspect of your life if you don't take care of it. Okay, so now I'm about to go back to school in a couple months. So if I don't get this right, not only will it affect my side career with motivational speaking, it will impact my job as a leader, and then it can impact my school as well. So just something as small as sleep can impact every area of your life. And I know there are some things in y'all's lives as well that you may think is small, but if you just correct that, it can make the biggest impact and make the biggest difference in your life. And maybe that could be the one thing that's keeping you or holding you back from really reaching your full potential in yourself. So when I looked at the data and I started really thinking about it, I'm like, okay, if I can change this one thing, that can change the whole game. And another thing is, Many of you may be wondering, why do I feel depressed? Why do I feel lack of motivation? Why do I feel anxiety all the time? It could be because lack of sleep. If you're not getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep, especially when you're my age, 21, 20, 22, 23, most humans don't fully develop to age 25. So your lack of sleep is also stunting your development as a human. It's also stunting the development and the maturing state of your mind. So this is how important sleep is. Sleep impacts every area of your life. And I may not feel it physically right now, but down the road I will. I may not feel it mentally right now, but down the road it will catch up with me. So this is just, it's something small, but in order to develop your mental potential, in order to fully reach it, in order to really have a great chance of chasing the highest potential of yourself, I would say chase the small thing, which is sleep. It's gonna be the unpopular thing to say in this society, because you hear all the millionaires and billionaires are like, oh, you only need 2 or 3 hours of sleep a day. That's not gonna get it done. You can be as ambitious as you want. You can be as motivated and driven as you want. But science is science. You keep depriving yourself of sleep, your body's gonna shut down on you one day. It is give you clear warning signs right now. And if you don't listen to them, your body's gonna shut down with no warning. You're gonna be wondering why. And the evidence is right in front of you. You're not getting enough sleep. You have to make sure you take care of your body. Because once you take care of your body, then it's gonna transfer to your mind. Your mind is gonna be good. Your mind has to be charged. You want your mind to be at peak condition, because your mind is the most powerful thing that you can ever have. And if you don't take care of it, your whole life is gonna fall apart. Your mental, emotional, and spiritual health are very important. They're essential, they're vital. Make sure you take care of them. To continue to neglect it like I've been. Yeah, that's all I got for today. Make sure y'all get plenty of sleep. I'm gonna make sure I get more sleep day in and day out from now on. I'm gonna be closely monitoring it, continue to see the difference in myself. I know it may seem small, and I know it may sound small, but trust me, it'll make a difference. I'm gonna try to make a go of it to average about 7 hours for the next few weeks to see the differences in myself. I know I'm gonna wake up with more energy. So the more energy that I have, the more rest that my mind has. The more rest that my mind has, the better I can think and I can react. And I can solve tasks quickly and more efficiently. And I can start to develop new ways to solve problems, and it'll make me a better person in every aspect of my life, especially as a motivational speaker. It'll give me more content. It'll give me more ways to put myself out there. It'll make me better in every aspect, and I'll get closer and closer to reaching my potential, and so will you. But as always, I love y'all so much. I hope this video was helpful, as it was for me, and I'll see you guys next time.